Hey, welcome in everybody. My name is Kevin202. I'm a Taiko content creator and expert player here on YouTube, and I'm here to formally announce that for the first time ever in the US, there's going to be an in-person Taiko tournament. Now, we might want to add a little asterisk there at the end. There has definitely been competitions and tournaments before in the past for Taiko in the US, but they've either been really small or so undocumented that we just don't know a lot of information about it. Recently, there was a competition in Florida, actually. This was in Arcade Monsters. Shoutouts to Eggy, by the way, who won that day. Now, that's cool and all, but we want to have something a little bit bigger and more opportunities to play that day. This is where BITE5 in Hampton, Virginia comes into play. BITE5 is kind of like a gaming festival. The best way to explain it is, you go there to chill, play games, and have fun. There's a bunch of arcade games, dance games, music games, fighting games, a bunch of competitions as well for Smash, King of Fighters, all of that. It's going to be happening August 26th into the 28th, so it's coming up pretty soon. And thanks to staff, we're going to have a little side event available for Taiko no Tatsujin.
Oh yeah.
This big thing. So, for Taiko, we're actually going to be bringing our Taiko Forces. There's going to be 4 of these total, and we're going to have Bachi for you to play on. And we're going to be there all weekend so that you can have fun, play with friends, and just jam out. We're coining it the Taiko table, if you will. And it's not just going to be me. We're going to have Mecha Guy, we're going to have Null Oracle, a Question Mark, Ermagerd, and some other friends there as well. And we're gonna be in these goofy happy coats, so if you ever see us around, you'll know it's the Taiko crew. We will be playing on Taiko Switch for the most part, but we will have a PS4 available for anyone that wants to play those harder 10 stars. Now the event goes from the 26th into the 28th, but on the 27th is when we have our Taiko tournament. The allotted time is mostly 3 hours, so we're gonna start at 4 p.m. and end around 7 p.m. hopefully. And the maximum players that we will have to allow is 16, just because of the time limit that we have. This is also our first time doing this, so I guess there's a huge opportunity to learn and build off of this before we can grow and let more players in. I hope to continue doing this next year and hopefully in other areas as well, other conventions, you never know. Let's get into some smaller details. Let's begin with BITE5 itself. You do have to pay admission to get in, and you still have to follow all their rules. It'll be in Hampton Coliseum, where there's free parking, thankfully, but you're still gonna have to pay to get in, and all this jazz. Now, the Taiko Squad that's gonna be helping with the side tournament and the free play area that we have for Taiko, we're essentially just kind of like shadowing behind BITE5. BITE5 is not our own thing. It's just we're kind of like grabbing onto a branch of the convention and allowing ourselves to have the space for Taiko. Our Taiko table is going to be a little bit hidden amongst the rest of the bring your own setup area of the convention, but thankfully with these coats, it's not going to be too hard to spot us. One thing that you should definitely know before going to the Taiko table is bring your own headphones. We're gonna have an audio setup so that you can plug in your own headphones and have fun that way, so I definitely recommend it. If you don't happen to have headphones that day or just forgot, we will have speakers for you to play on, so that's good. But headphones are always recommended for music games, right? You also won't have to bring your own bachi. I'll be providing that. You will have to qualify to get into the tournament itself and sign up in person. It's not too hard though. The tournament will work like this. You'll come up to our table, and once you're ready to try to qualify, you'll ask one of us, and you'll be playing Kimi no Akari. Once we have your result for Kimi no Akari, we will be able to write your name down and have you seated for the tournament. Now, because of time restraints, we will have a list of all the people that tried to qualify, but only the top 16 of people that are seeded will be able to make it into the tournament itself. You'll find out in person through Discord, Twitter, or StartGG. More details to come on that. The way that we'll be basing winners and the way that we'll be measuring score is with accuracy. We won't be using the actual point system that Taiko no Tatsujin provides us, and we won't be accounting for drum rolls. Instead, we'll be accounting for goods and okays. Misses are just not what you want. So a good will be considered as 2 points. Every good note will be 2 points. Every okay note will be 1 point. And misses will just be 0 points. Drum rolls will not be accounted for unless, for some reason, both people got an exact score and there needs to be a tiebreaker. We will have prizes for at least top 2. I'm not gonna spoil any of them, especially since they're still in the works, but we will have things to give away and things at the table that maybe you can bring home with you. We're gonna coin this whole thing the Taiko Throwdown, or Throwdown, Throwdown, a working title, and yeah, just I want everyone to have fun basically. For the tournament itself, we will have it recorded. Not everyone will be able to be on camera or be in the recording itself, but we'll try to get as many as we can, especially the higher level players. We'll make sure to catch those recordings and those plays, and I'll be there to commentate. Yours truly, there goes my butt cheek. Yours truly will be commentating throughout the day of the tournament. And we won't be able to stream it, unfortunately, because I got the bad news that internet access for streaming is not gonna happen for us, but maybe next year or the year after that. For sure, we'll have the recording up and ready once the event is over though. So let's do a quick recap. We're gonna be at the gaming festival BITE5 in Hampton, Virginia, in the Hampton Coliseum from August 26th into August 28th. On the 27th is when the Taiko tournament is happening from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. But throughout the whole weekend, you're free to join in and play Taiko with us. Make sure to bring headphones so that you can play at your best. You won't have to bring your bachi, thankfully, and the tournament will have prizes. Once you're in, the way that scoring will take place is via accuracy. Good notes will be 2 points, okay notes will be 1 point, and bads will be 0 points. Drum rolls won't even be considered, just to make our accuracy scoring as fair as possible. The tournament itself will be recorded and archived on this channel, and I'll be commentating for you. Like I said before, this is something that we're hoping to learn from and grow from and continue doing this moving forward. So make sure to follow our Twitter account where we will be posting updates on all of this, players that make it in, and all that jazz. Definitely more details to come. This is very new to all of us in the Taiko Squad working on this, but we've been planning for a while, so we're pretty confident that it'll go well. I think it's going to be the start of something pretty great, and I hope that you guys enjoy the journey. Thanks for watching.